I guess you have heard some women say things like, I'm not going to contribute financially to this home because it is not my duty to do so. And I'm sure you have also heard some men say things like, I cannot do chores in the house. It is not my duty as a man. It is the role of a woman. In fact, some even go the extra mile to say things like, in my culture, a man does not do chores. A man does not help out with childcare. But that is an error, because marriage is partnership. It's a relationship built on partnership. We can see that in the Bible, in the book of Genesis. When God created Adam, he saw that he needed a helper. He saw that he was lonely. So he now said, it is not good for the man to be alone. Now I'm going to make a helper suitable for him. And that was when God created Eve to help Adam. Now, that Eve was created to help Adam does not mean that Adam wasn't supposed to also help Eve. And that is where some people get it wrong. They would say the woman is the helper, so she does not need to be helped. And you will see so many husbands refusing to help their wives in the home with caring for the children and generally making the home a comfortable place to be in. They abandon all these chores for the wives. And then you hear some wives say that it is the duty of the man to provide for the family, so their own money is theirs to keep. But the husband's money is meant for the family to spend. But this is not right also. When we accept marriage the way God instituted it from the beginning in the Garden of Eden, we would see that marriage is partnership between the husband and the wife. The wife helps the husband and the husband helps the wife as well. So if you are in the position as a wife to contribute financially to the upkeep of the family, do not shy away from doing that. And as a man, whenever it is when you are opportune to help out in the house, maybe at the end of work, you come back home, you find that your wife has a lot going on, you can chip in. You can do one thing or the other to relieve her stress. Or if your wife is a working woman and both of you come back together from work, and maybe there's no other person to help out with the chores, why don't you assist her instead of going to the couch, sitting down, yelling at the top of your voice and asking for food, asking for water, asking? When you do that, you begin to make it look like she is your slave. But that is not what marriage is. Marriage is not a relationship between a master and a slave. It is not a relationship between two people who just want to use each other, but it's a relationship between two people who want to complement each other, two people who want to help each other become better. Now, when you complement each other, you have a happier home. When you help your wife out in the house with the children and with some chores, she gets some needed rest. And for the wife, when you help your husband financially as you can, you help him, you relieve him of a lot of stress, because men go through a lot to provide for the family, especially in the economic system of today that is so hard. So as a woman, you should help out financially as you can. As a man, you should also help out with childcare and help out with running of the house as you can, so that you would have a happy home. Remember, marriage is a partnership, is a union built on complementary roles. You complement each other, you help each other, you cooperate to make the home happier. Now, the reason why God created marriage is that a woman cannot carry the weight of a family alone, and the man cannot carry the weight of the family alone. So God brought the two of you, so that as you lift the burden of having a home, of raising kids, of having a happy, lovely home that everybody enjoys, for you to get that, the two of you are to put hands on deck, working together in unity to achieve that wonderful home that you desire. Wonderful home full of joy, where your children can flourish. If you are having problem balancing your home and you need somebody to talk to find clarity, our counseling sessions are open. Just send me a DM and I will reach out to you. And if you find this video helpful, please do well to like, comment, share to those who would need it, and also subscribe to this channel, because right now we are low on subscribers and your subscribing will really go a long way.